They disrespected you and didn't see this coming. They didn't expect you to react the way you did. They thought you'd have tolerated their nonsense, the way they treated you, their disrespect, what they said to you. They didn't realize that you were being kind to them because that is who you are. You are a kind person. They took your kindness for weakness. They took you for granted. There they were, treating you with contempt. Familiarity breeds contempt. The fact that you were nice to them, the fact that you were good to them, made them think that they could have said anything to you. They could have acted in a disrespectful manner towards you. They could have done whatever they wanted and they would have gotten away with it. They crossed the line and they didn't see this coming. They didn't see your reaction coming. Well, they will learn how to treat you. In fact, they may never get that opportunity anymore because you're not afraid to cut people off. Although it's not something you want to do, sometimes you have to cut people off because they've already showed you who they are. Because they've already showed you that they have no manners, no respect. And very often, it is not only you they treat this way. Very often, you may have seen the signs. Some of you saw the signs where they did this to somebody else, a friend of yours, somebody you talk to, somebody you know. They disrespected somebody. They showed that person who they really are. In the same way they showed somebody else who they are, it was only a matter of time till they showed you their true colors. Sometimes you will be nice to somebody, you will be good to them, and they think I hate to say it, they think you're in their category. It's not that you think you're above anybody, but you have your circle. You have certain people you can have certain discussions with. You cannot have a discussion with somebody like this because they are not on that frequency you're on. For example, if you usually talk about spiritual stuff, they're not about that. If you usually talk about business, making money, they're not about that. Whatever it is you talk about, they don't understand your language. They don't understand your language. They're not about that. But you can still be kind to somebody. You can still listen to them just because you listen to them. They thought they could have said anything to you. They thought they could have treated you with disrespect. Very often when you're a kind person, when you're a nice person, people think they can take advantage of you. They don't realize that you're just being kind. Sometimes you know better, but you're giving people a listening ear. So they crossed the line and they treated you with contempt. They disrespected you. It was time to cut them off. They had already showed you the signs, but now it was clearer than ever, and it required putting them in their place to begin with and letting them know you will not tolerate disrespect. Letting them know that you see through them. You realize that they are not a friend. You see, some people, it is only a matter of time till they reveal who they are. In fact, not some people. Everybody. If you stay around them long enough, they will show you who they are. And when people show you who they are, what do? You believe them. So like I said, and as you give the video a thumbs up, give the video a thumbs up if you know that you will not tolerate BS from anybody. If you know that you will not tolerate nonsense from anybody. If you know that because of their ill treatment, you will cut them off. It doesn't mean that you hate this person, but you understand that this person cannot walk together with you. This person needs to learn manners, take a course in manners and respect, and perhaps then they can have a conversation with you. Then they can walk with you. I said somebody thought they would have gone away with disrespect, but they must realize that you're on a higher level than that. You will not tolerate it. They're used to saying whatever they want to their friends, to their people. That is how they behave in their circle. Disrespecting each other, cussing each other. A lot of people, that is how they behave among their so-called friends. Show me your friends and I will show you who they are. So that is how this person is used to speaking to others or people in their circle. And just because you were good to them, they thought they could have done this to you. It cannot work. And it's a shame. It's a shame that somebody can be so ungrateful. Somebody that you were kind to, somebody you gave so much to, has forgotten, has chosen to forget all of what you did for them, how you supported them. Because that is who they are. People are who they are. You can take a pig, bring it into a palace, and it will still behave like a pig. It will not act differently just because it's in a palace. It will not go to the toilet. It will hope that there's some dirt around to roll in the mud, or mud, rather. It is who it is. Can a leopard change its spots? It is who it is. So they are who they are. And it was only a matter of time till they showed you who they are. Somebody you were kind to. Somebody who you were there for when everybody turned their back. And very often, why did people turn their back? Because of who this person is. Because of how they treat others. And I am hearing this. I am hearing that your friends were annoyed with you because you were still speaking to that person. Because you were still smiling, still laughing with that person. Your friends, or not necessarily friends, but people you speak to all of the time, they had already been burned. They had already faced the wrath, or not the wrath, but the negativity of that person. They had already experienced it. They had already seen who this person is, and they chose to cut this person off. But you hadn't done it as yet, and through no fault of yours. Through no fault of yours. Because you're busy and you're not thinking about that too much. But it was only a matter of time till you had to cut this person off as well. So they thought you'd have responded differently. They wanted to overpower you. And they've been looking at you. They've been jealous of you, envious of you. Who are you to be so confident? Who are you to be doing so well? They're not. Who are you to be so happy? to find happiness, even if you go through the difficulties of life, to be positive, to choose peace, to be in that place of love when they're so miserable. They wanted to show you that you're not really a boss, that you're not really a king or queen, the advancing man or woman that you are, that you're not really the chosen one, that you're not really the head versus the tail. They wanted to say something mean to you, to humble you. But they don't know what they're doing. They need to learn from you. It doesn't work that way. And what did they do to themselves? They only messed themselves up. Because now they are missing out on somebody like you in their life, somebody who has so much to offer, somebody who was there for them, who would have been there for them, who would have supported them. That same person who wanted things from you. Look at how they're behaving today. They only mess themselves up. They cut the wires that connect them to whatever it is that they would have received from you. You cannot be their friend because of who they are. So they're the one missing out. You could have done so much for them and others as well. They did the same to others. That is who they are. And nobody wants to be around them. Nobody wants to be their friend. You didn't do anything wrong. You did the right thing by cutting them off, by having nothing to do with them. And it doesn't mean that you're their enemy. It doesn't mean that you hate them. No, you don't hate anybody. You wish them well, hey. Because you know that when you wish people well, it doesn't stop you from moving forward. Hey, if people are winning, fine. But you cannot be a part of this and a part of this. And for them to win, they have to change their attitude. It doesn't happen just so. They have to become that type of person. You have to become a winner to be a winner. In other words, you have to embody this energy. You have to be tuned to that frequency, that winning frequency. To advance, you must be tuned to that advancing frequency. You must choose to be on the advancing path. So when they did what they did, when they said what they said, when they didn't respect you, it ended up working against them. Now they're losing. Now they can't get what they were getting before. They can't receive what they were receiving before. And I'm hearing that this person is all about receiving, not about giving. They're always there to take and take and take and give nothing back. They don't understand that it's a two-way street. If you want something, give it. Love is something, if you give it away, it comes right back to you. It is just like a magic penny. You put it in your pocket and you don't have any. But if you spend it or you give it away, it comes right back to you. That person has transgressed the law of giving and receiving. They only want to receive all the time and give nothing back. They only want to take from you. That person is not a good person to hang out with, to be around. And it is not like they want to listen. It is not like they want to learn from you. People like that, they only keep you back. So it is not that you, like we said, hate anybody or want bad for anybody. No. So it's a good thing, because let me tell you something. If somebody's not for you, if somebody's not for you, they will be removed from your life. If somebody is against you, they will be removed. If they are not tuned to the same frequency you're tuned to, they will be removed. If they don't vibrate like you, it is only a matter of time till the universe, God, the Most High, the Almighty, removes them from your life. It may seem as if you're the one doing it, but there's a higher power. There's a force at work, because the two of you are unequally yoked. The two of you cannot hang out together. You are too different. You are too opposed to each other. You will be about one thing, they're about something else. So it was only a matter of time till that person disappeared from your life, disappeared from the life of anybody who you hang out with, who you have a similar vibration to. So they are who they are, and they will stay where they are. If they want to win, they have to choose to win. They have to choose victory. That person messed themselves up because they cannot be inspired by you. A lot of people would have loved to be in your presence, would have loved to walk with you, would have loved to be around you, would have loved to learn from you, to be inspired by you. They had this great opportunity to hang out with you, but they chose something else. They chose to disrespect you. They chose to bite the hand that feeds them. They chose to be against somebody who would have helped them grow, who would have helped them become more. And that is who they are. It is not surprising. It is not surprising because they are not a match for you. They are a match for something else. They are not a match for your good vibes, for your positive energy, for your love, for your light. They are a match for negativity, scarcity, defeat. That is what they are aligned to. Wickedness, evil. In many cases, how can you walk together with that person? They're not about abundance. They're about scarcity. And even more than that is the fact that it was only a matter of time till they did something, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Very often when something happens, it seems as if this is what caused it. But a lot of straw had been put on that camel's back. You know, it weighs, right? More and more until one. And then boom, that was it. That was the final nail in the coffin, so to speak, or even better, the final straw. And that straw ended up breaking the camel's back. Enough was enough. They didn't expect that response. They thought you'd have tolerated their nonsense. You would have handed over your power to them. You would have allowed them to disrespect you. You would have laughed. No, not everything. You don't laugh at everything. You can laugh now. Not you. People have to learn how to treat you. You must teach people how to treat you. You taught them how to treat you. You will teach them how to treat you by the way you react. You will teach them how to treat you by the way you react. That is how they will learn how to treat you. Well, they learned an important lesson, that you will not allow anybody to treat you that way. They can do whatever they want over there, but they cannot be in your circle and behave that way. So they learned an important lesson. They will try this with others and succeed. But if they try it with people, with you, or with people like you, it cannot work. You're too much of a winner. You're too much of an advancing man or an advancing woman. It cannot work, as we hear in nature. It's beautiful out here in nature. The birds are singing. It's so calm. Let me tell you, it was raining earlier. It was raining earlier, showers of blessings. But now it's all calm and nice. Well, the rain was nice, but sometimes it prevents me from making the video because I have to protect the camera, right? But it's all good. Everything is okay. And I'm just here chilling with you, reminding you that all is well. Everything is working out for you. The entire universe is conspiring in your favor. God is on your side. If there's no enemy within, the enemy without can do you no harm. You're fine. Keep winning. Stay focused. Don't let them confuse you. I know you're not allowing them to. Keep zooming in on what you want. Keep having that clear mental picture of what you want. Know that you will have it. You will end up taking inspired action. You will have what you want, and nobody can stop you. Nothing can stop you. You're all the way up. Advancing man, advancing woman. Keep advancing like the advancing man or woman that you are. My name is Mantius. You are valued and appreciated. I send you all of this love and light. I send you loads of positive energy. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to reading your comments. Say something. I look forward to reading what you have to say. One love. Big up.